What is going on, everyone? We are back in our Raiders franchise in Madden 16. It is week 5. It's our bye week. Before we get to week 6 against the Colts, we have to take a look around the league and try and make a trade. We're going to do the trade thing first, so here we go. We're going to try and trade for a corner. First is Jimmy Smith, a first, a second, and a third. They want nothing to do with it. Next up is Marcus Peters. We are going to offer a second, a third. They want nothing to do with it. Now we're going to make it 2 seconds again. The Chiefs want nothing to do with it. So, things starting off a little bit rough. We're going to move on now to Darqueze Dennard. Two second rounders for him. They don't want it. A first and a second. He's an 80 overall. They don't want it. Now, first, second, and a third. Come on, Dolphins. No, they don't want it. So, Trey Waynes, first and a second. Nope, that's not going to work. First, second, and a third. No, they still won't take the trade. So, I'm not even kidding you. I spent over a half an hour trying every possible combination for trading a lot of different players. Obviously, it gets to a point where I'm not going to trade for someone who's already worse than the other players we have. So I could not trade for him. When I offered even more than what I showed on here, no one would take the trade. So taking a look around the league here real quick, you can see a lot of teams with just 1 loss, a handful with 3 wins, a handful with 2. We are at the top, but a lot of teams we're tied with. The Saints and the Eagles are both 4-0 in the NFC, so still some undefeated teams out there. But that one gets a little bit quicker to 2-2, but still obviously a lot of competition. We're only 5 weeks into the season, really 4 weeks into the season, so a lot to be played for here. So we move on to week 6. We're going to be taking on the Colts, and as far as the secondary situation goes, I'm not sure what we're going to do, but one thing we can do is look at the draft, and we have a guy here, Dalvin Austin, who has had picks 4 games in a row. I've already scouted him. I've actually pretty much scouted the entire cornerback position so far already, so we're going to put him on our watch list. I don't know. Honestly, we might not be able to do anything. I have tried now 2 weeks in a row to trade for a corner. I'm not going to trade for a corner that's worse, has worse stats than the corners we already have. And when you get down to those 80 rated, Darqueze Dennard, Trey Waynes, Peters, when they're not taking first, second, and third rounders for those guys, and even adding positional players on top of those first and second rounders, they're still not taking the Vikings. They needed a running back. I tried to give them Latavius Murray and a first and a second. They wouldn't take it. So it's virtually impossible. I've already said the cornerback position is very, very weak across the league, so the teams are just not giving them up. So we get into this game against the Colts. We're just going to have to make do with what we have, and this is what we do have. Aldon Smith gets a sack, so sets up a 3rd and 11. It's going to be E.J. Manuel as the Colts quarterback. He is going to step up here on 3rd down, and he is going to fire a strike, and it's going to be complete. This was just a really nice catch. Obviously, we're going to be scrutinizing the corners now, probably for here on for the rest of the season, but some of these plays are pretty good. The Colts have a very fast wide receiver as well. As another completion is made, that's going to be beating Bruce Irvin, the linebacker there. So that one not quite as bad. That was a tight end. So it's now 3rd and 6 for Manuel and the Colts from the 19. He is looking, and he is going to find no one. Hit as he throws. That will be incomplete, and the Colts will get a field goal. So they'll take a 3-0 lead early in this game. Now comes Chase Moss. 613 yards, 8 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, a little bit high. We've made some difficult throws, some stupid throws that has caused some picks, but we're getting this one now. 1st and 10. It's Moss from the 37. He's handed it off to Darren Ellis, and Ellis is up the middle. He'll come close to the first down. He's out to the 46-yard line. Now 2nd and inches. It's going to be Moss looking to make his first throw, and he's going to connect with Woods, the backup tight end, as he's out to the 43-yard line. And it's now 2nd and 12 from the 46. We're going to do a pitch play here to Darren Ellis. Let's see what he can do. As Ellis looking for the blocks. He's going to pick the blocks up he needs. Gets another one downfield, and Darren Ellis has sprung free, and he is going to beat the last 2 guys to the end zone. And Ellis with the nice long run. Not really known for his speed and breaking off big runs, but that one nice blocking downfield. And we will take a 7-3 lead. So going back to it, the Colts here. The handoff to Scott, and the beautiful juke move on Tyrann Mathieu, and this speedster's down the field, but it's going to be Janoris Jenkins using his own speed to chase him down. But it's going to be 58 yards for Scott on the ground. 1st and 10 now from the 32. It's another carry. This one is Boatwright as he is going to shake off the first tackle. The second tackle is missed, and he's going to go the distance. Look at the big running plays in this first quarter. Not something we normally see. We normally see the big plays through the air on both sides of the ball, but the running backs showing their power here as now 2nd and 10. The Colts have retaken the lead 10-7. It's going to be 3rd and 5 now. Moss looking to keep this drive going. He's going to throw off his back foot. He's going to find Tavon Austin with the spin move, and he's going to miss the defender. And Tavon Austin, here's the big play in the air. He's going to go the distance from the 40. He goes all the way to the end zone. The dirty spin move and then the absolute just pure speed from Tavon Austin is going to earn him a touchdown. So 14-10, we've retaken the lead. Now the Colts coming back, and here, you got to be kidding me. They answer Conley. This is the speedster the Colts have I was talking about, and the Colts will immediately take the lead back. We cannot hold a lead at all. It's back to a 3-point game. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. It's Moss going with a halfback screen. Ellis is going to take it. He picks up a block, and he's going to stay on his feet after taking the hit. He's down the sideline. The spin move, or excuse me, the juke move is going to help him out a little bit. Get tackled immediately after, though. Moss just one incompletion in this game. Now it's going to be Latavius Murray as he'll shake off a tackle. Some tackling issues in this game for both defenses as he picks up 6 yards on his first carry of the game. So it's going to set up a 3rd and 4 here. It is Moss shotgun. He's going to throw. He's looking, and he is going to find a receiver. It's Brandon Cooks, and he is going to be taken down inside the 20 to the 18. Moss 8 of 10 for 139 yards in this first half. Now 1st and 10 from the 18. It's Moss throwing the ball. Once again, he takes a hit. He fumbles the ball, and it's going to be caught. I don't know if that was a fumble, probably an interception, but I'll actually take the fumble for the stats purposes. But an unfortunate end to that drive as Moss just quite can't get that ball away quick enough. And look at Scott, the running back, coming back here. He's going to pick up a first down. This guy has a lot of speed. 111 yards for him in the first half. That is not a good job from us on the ground defense. But 1st and 10 now, it's Manuel, and he is looking like a seasoned vet today, finding Conley for another first down as he's 5 of 9 for 130 yards. Now 2nd and 5, under 2 minutes to go. The Colts are looking to extend their lead heading into halftime. It's going to be Manuel. The poor throw here, that one way off the mark, is actually his efficiency not great, just 5 of 11. Now 3rd and 5, it's going to be Manuel under center, throwing the ball, looking, and he's going to throw, but it's going to be not enough for the first down. Rodgers catches it, but he's short. We call the timeout, and the Colts will get a field goal. So 20-14, we're looking to get back into this one going into halftime. It's going to be Ellis to the edge, and he is going to carry a defender out of bounds as he's out at the 49. So it's now 2nd and 1 here from the 49-yard line. The clock is ticking. Moss dropping back to throw, looking. He's going way back. Who's going to be open? We find someone here, but we wait too long to throw it, and it's going to be intercepted. That is my fault. I saw the receiver, but we threw it a second or two too late, and it's going to be a gift of an interception as we now have 2 turnovers in this game. The Colts back with it. It's the 3rd quarter now. We go into half losing by 6. And the Colts coming out big here as that's going to be Manuel. 232 yards passing for him in this game. Now 2nd and 6 as they've already made it across the 50-yard line. And this 3rd quarter nearly over, just 3:30 to go in this 3rd quarter. But here's a nice play. Janoris Jenkins actually playing pretty good here in this one today as it's now going to be 3rd and 6. Can we get a stop here on this drive? Manuel dropping back, looking. He's going to face some pressure, but he's going to find no. That ball is going to be dropped. That was an easy first down, but we get lucky there as the Colts receiver cannot bring it in. So we get the ball back. 2nd and 4 here on this next drive. It's going to be Moss looking to rear back and launch one downfield. But instead, he tries to drop it down, but it's a poor throw off his back foot, and it's going to fall incomplete. So 3rd and 4 here. Moss looking to complete this one, and this one just not having the patience there. We needed to wait for the receiver to get into the open lane. We try to throw it over the center, and it hits him in the back of the head. So the Colts have the ball back. 20-14, still the score. A minute to go in the 3rd quarter. It's going to be Scott here. He's going to go nowhere as he, for some reason, kind of stutters his step there, and that's going to cause him to go down to the backfield. So 3rd and 3, Manuel looking to pick this one up, throws it across the middle. It's going to be fumbled. Now, I don't know if this was actually a fumble. They do end up calling it a fumble. Matthews recovers it, and we will take over with the short field. I'll take it all day as we earn a turnover back after the Colts have picked up 2. So 2nd and 10 here. This will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. It's Ellis up the middle. He's going to fight his way for a couple yards, but he's up to 95 as we head into this 4th quarter. It's 3rd and 7, and we need a big play here. It's Moss looking. He's got a couple players on the outside. He's going to go to Cooper. Cooper, for some reason, gets caught in that stupid animation, so we're going to be short of the first down. But you know what? We're going for it. We need to do something different here as we're going to go fullback dive. Reese will pick up the first down, and the drive will stay alive. So we'll see if this is going to help us tie this or possibly take the lead here in this game if we can get a touchdown. As here, this is a nice find. Brandon Cooks on that outside route. He's down to the 16 as Moss 190 yards in this one, 13 of 20. We'll see if we can finish this drive off, though. 3rd and 3, another 3rd down here from the 9-yard line. We're going to throw it outside. Again, we have someone open, but we throw it too late, and it's going to be Jackson who catches it out of bounds, though, and it's another 4th down, and you know what? Let's go for it again. 4th and 2, the pitch to Ellis. He's looking for the edge. He's going to find it, diving in the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Darren Ellis, and the comeback is real. We retake the lead 21-20. Now let's see if we can actually hold it this time. We lost it a couple times in the first half. The Colts are going to have it 1st and 10 from the 31. Just over 6 minutes to go in this game. It's going to be Manuel. And look at this. Connolly with the catch. And no, we cannot hold the lead. We get beat again deep. And this guy is unbelievable. So much speed from this guy as the Colts will retake the lead. They get the 2-point conversion, so it's now a 7-point game. And we are looking for an answer here. It's Moss. He's looking. He's going deep. He's going to find Brandon Cooks, and he's going to use his speed. And we answer immediately, retaking the lead. Actually, no, we don't retake the lead. We're going to tie the game, though. What an absolutely unbelievable back-and-forth game this has been the entire game. As no lead is safe, the offensive clicking, the defense is having a rough day. But here, this is a bright spot for the defense. Aldon Smith, sack number 2. Coming at a perfect time as this will hopefully slow the Colts offense down. Now 3rd and 16, we need a stop here. It's going to be Manuel dropping back. He's going to be hit, and that's going to force the bad throw, and the Colts will be forced to punt. Manuel over 300 yards passing, but let's see if we can steal this win. It's Ellis up the middle as he's going to pick up just a couple yards, 108 yards and 2 touchdowns for him today, but it's going to set up 3rd and 6, just over 3 minutes to go. We got a lot of time here to get in range for the field goal to win it as Moss making a last-second adjustment. We're going to come out the quick throw to Brandon Cooks, and he makes the reception down at the 40, and we need maybe just 10 more yards to really be in good field goal range, and we'll look to do that here. 2nd and 6, it's Ellis up the middle. He picks up the 1st down and a lot more. Darren Ellis stumbling his way to the end zone. No, he's going to be caught down at the 2, but this one pretty much all but over in terms of being able to get the field goal, but can we get the touchdown to really put it away here? It's going to be Ellis, 2nd and goal, looking for it, and he's going to get it. Touchdown number 3 for Darren Ellis on the day, and we take the lead. 7 points is what the cushion is going to be. Can we hold on to it? 2nd and 7, 31 seconds to go in the game. Manuel looking, but immediately takes off here, and he's got a lane and some speed. He's down the sideline, not going to slide down at the 34. The Colts with 1 timeout to go, but just 11 seconds, so they can take 1 shot here, or really they can get a couple shots, but they do have the ability to stay in bounds, but this is not going to help. Manuel sacked in the backfield, so the timeout is taken. 7 seconds remaining. This is pretty much it here from the 38-yard line. It's going to be Manuel dropping back. He's got to wait for his receivers to get to the end zone, and he's finally going to throw, but no, he doesn't get it off in time. The sack comes in, and we are going to hold on to win 35-28. What an unbelievable game, but we come out with the win. 18 for 31 for Manuel. Not the most efficient. 58 completion percentage, 288 yards for Moss, 72 completion percentage for him. We did throw the 1 interception. Both guys get 2 touchdowns. Darren Ellis, what a game. 22 for 148 and 3 TDs. Scott goes 16 for 122. He kind of fell away in the second half. Jacquez Boatwright gets a touchdown on that 1 carry as well. Frederick Connolly, this guy, unbelievable. 5 for 172 and 2 touchdowns. Brandon Cooks, 4 for 112 and a TD. Tavon Austin, 2 for 76 and the touchdown. Brent Selleck is going to get 52 yards on 4 catches. Darren Ellis is also going to add 144 yards, so he ends up with almost 200 yards of total offense. And then Amari Cooper, way down here, 2 for 11. That shows what a good corner does. 99 rated Vontae Davis was matching him up. On defense, it is going to be Matthew leading the Raiders with 8 tackles. He also added that fumble recovery. It's going to be a bunch of guys with 1 tackle for loss as well. Irvin is there. Mack and Smith, what a game for these 2 guys. 2.5 sacks for each of them. And then Russell Schofield with the interception. Now, as far as the MVP goes, I got to give it up to Darren Ellis again. This guy had an awesome game. 3 touchdowns, as I said, almost 200 yards of total offense, just under that. So he's going to earn the Week 6 MVP. Let me know who you think was the Week 6 MVP in the comments down below. But we move on from here now. Really good timing for that win, because I was a little worried if we lost that one, that would have put us at 3-2, but we are going to move to 4-1, and in Week 7, we're going to be taking on the 3-2 Buffalo Bills, another very good team, very good defense, so we'll see how we do against them. I think we beat them last year, so let's see if we can do it again in Week 7. And then as far as the quarterback situation goes, obviously we have a couple weeks left until the trade deadline, but I honestly like the more competitive games. I understand that the corners are doing a little bit badly in this season, but you know what? It's keeping these games competitive. It's forced me to really, really try to win these games. It's not anything where it's just a cakewalk and you just kind of assume you're going to win. I don't know if I'm going to win these games, so kind of like the difficulty it puts in there. Obviously, you wish the corners could play better. I'm going to try and I think work on progressing them a little bit more, work on their press ratings, work on their man coverage, those sort of things, and see if that helps anything. But I think that's just going to be the guys we're going to go with, and we'll see what we can do in the offseason. So that's going to be for this one. If you enjoyed the video, please go ahead and give it a like. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe to see any future videos that I make. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.